Okay. Well, first and foremost, this is a wrap up. First and foremost, thank you, everybody, all the Rigetti folks, all the partners, and all the speakers, all the effort you put into traveling here. Many of you traveled from far and wide. We had people from literally the other side of the world come here for this inaugural partner and developer event. So thank you so much to all of the speakers and attendees and all the effort that you put in to this event. So a reminder, if you have not picked up your swag, you can pick it up at the registration table on the way in. And then another reminder is that we're going to be sending out a survey for the event within the next, a few days or week or so. So please keep an eye out for that. And your feedback, we really appreciate your feedback. We anticipate that this is going to become an annual event. And we'd love to get your feedback and input for how we can improve and iterate upon the format next year. I think this has been a really exciting day. I've really enjoyed all of the talks, and I think we've learned a lot from each other about the activity within the ecosystem so far. And then finally, another thank you to Lauren, Camelia, Rebecca, Tom, and Megan, the Advantage 2020 team. Thank you so much for all of the effort you put in. So I'll be very brief, but I just want to offer a couple of reflections on some of the things that we saw today. I talked in the opening about the pursuit of NIST-era applications, and I think for many of the companies in the audience, this is the core objective today, and we're all pursuing that consistent with building long-term, fault-tolerant quantum computing systems. But useful NIST-era applications is, in our minds, in my mind, the next big jump and the next inflection point in the industry. And one of the things that really stood out to me was the level of kind of alignment across the cohort that you heard from today, both in Rigetti people and other companies, about the pursuit and the approach that we're all taking towards that. So I thought that was a really encouraging indication about the community that that you all represent. On the hardware side, we heard about ideas from traditional contemporary chip architecture, like multi-chip modules and integrated microwave assemblies, and how those are enabling scaling of quantum computer hardware in a low-cost, kind of efficient, space-efficient, and capital-efficient way going forward from our hardware team. From David Rivas, I will not be able to recapitulate most of it, but we heard a lot of exciting things about our container-based technology that's now coming into the next iteration of quantum cloud services, and how we think that's going to be an essential component of making it very easy to integrate. And from Worley and Strangeworks, we heard already some indications about just how easy it has been to integrate third-party platforms and capabilities with our QPUs over the next iteration of quantum cloud services. So that simplicity and the ability to run multiple third-party programming frameworks is a key, strategic element of what we want to enable going forward. And we are here to serve you and the products and platforms that you are all building to enable that. From Robert Smith, we heard about both intelligent and powerful software, and I think specifically the time QuilT or Quilt. We're going with Quilt, I think, right? So time-dependent quill or Quilt, and what that is enabling with respect to XY gates and more efficient and more powerful kind of hooks into the software stack at the compiler level and below. Very exciting capabilities that are coming out from the software team and at Rigetti over the next year. We saw some wonderful demos about characterizing the performance of our systems from both Quantum Benchmark and from Horizon Quantum Computing. And then in the afternoon session, I think the thing that really struck me, this is my favorite part, what was the breadth of applications that you all are pursuing. We heard about image processing and rendering from Boxcat. That was extremely exciting and very, let's say, it gave you a lot to dream on, a lot to think about the potential applications of quantum computing that maybe aren't the first thing that comes to mind when you think about quantum computing. We heard about protein engineering from Menton AI and how you can use quantum computers to explore the vast space of amino acids and proteins that you can compose from them. We heard about the transparent displays of the future, which was also very, very exciting from Scott at OTI Lumiotics. We heard about excited state chemistry from Jules at Rocco. And again, this is one of the specific areas of computational chemistry that has been singled out as a potential area for the first demonstrations of quantum advantage. Let's see where we are next year. Let's see where we are the year after that, and maybe that will be one of the first areas where we show a definitive advantage. And then we heard from the team at 1QBit, which is, to my knowledge, the largest chemical simulation done, certainly on our platform, but potentially done to date on quantum computing. Correct me if I'm wrong. But that's a very exciting demonstration as well, so thank you for all the work that went into that. And then, of course, we heard from Eric at Amazon Web Services about the entry of the largest computing company in the world, effectively, at Amazon Web Services, into the quantum computing space, and really the excitement that is bringing and the additional level of attention it's bringing to the industry that we're all a part of. So thank you for that. Then, of course, a wonderful session with Mandy and engaging the public sector, both from an international perspective and here in the United States. So my parting reflection is just that a level of alignment and excitement that there is within the ecosystem and within the community. Thank you for that. Thank you for being a part of it. And I won't stand between you all and drinks, so I hope to see you next year at Advantage 2021. And look out for a survey and a save the date for that in 3 to 6 months. So thank you so much for coming.